All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for part 8 of the, I was about to say Draft to Survive. That's not what it is. We're here for part 8 of the Breaking Point story mode in Formula 1 2021. If you haven't seen the last video, click the link right here. We got into a big crash at the Mexican Grand Prix with our teammate Casper Akkerman. And because of that crash, we are not able to secure a top 5 spot in the constructors. So our team principal was very upset, and we got a little bit of an inside scoop with Casper Akkerman. I think it was his wife that showed up in the last video, just talking about the kids and all that, or the kid, and how he likes danger or something like that. Just watch the last video if you don't remember, and then come back here. But it looks like we are going to the next season. So after the last video, the Mexican Grand Prix, that is the end of Aiden Jackson's first season in Formula 1. So let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, notification bell, and obviously let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking of the videos and all that stuff. But let's get right into it. It's 2021, a new season, and the possibility of a fresh start for Casper Akkerman and Haas following the unceremonious end to the team's chances in the 2020 season. Both driver and team are looking to deliver a strong start at the season opener in Melbourne. So we're back in Australia. Last time we were in Australia, we did crash with Casper Akkerman, and that was our fault, actually. But it is a new season, and we are going to do better. And it looks like we are still with Haas, so we haven't changed any drivers. Oh, and we got a cutscene.
Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aiden Jackson in ninth, but Haas still hopeful that the youngster can secure a decent position. Let's see how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Akkerman didn't make it through to Q3, narrowly missing out by just
13 milliseconds. You did all you could. If I went out second today, I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first? 11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back. Yeah, for sure. I shouldn't have to.
Okay, so it looks like Casper Akkerman, we are getting the favorable treatment over Casper Akkerman, and he is obviously not happy about that in the slightest. It's a Grand Prix season. Oh, we're getting a call from Zoe. I think that is Casper Akkerman's wife, so let's see what she has to say to us.
Zoe, hey.
Oh, wait.
Lily, you know it's not morning where Daddy is, right?
Mummy says you're on the other side of the world.
That's right. Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
They sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now, it's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love ya.
Love you too.
Okay, so a quick turn of events here, and I think we are Casper Akkerman right now. We are not playing as Aiden Jackson, which is interesting. I was thinking Zoe somehow had Aiden Jackson's number, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Let's check the emails, all that. Yeah, so you can see there, that is his wife and daughter, I am assuming. But let's go to the race and see what happens here. So with tensions from last year looking set to continue into the season, Casper Akkerman pushes onwards during the inaugural race of the 2021 championship. And it looks like we're going to be starting mid-race, which is a little bit interesting. And we may be driving as Casper Akkerman. I don't know. Let's see.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it. It's the gearbox. I lost the gear. Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
That's right.
So we are driving as Casper Akkerman, and it looks like we don't have a 7th gear. We're here at the Australian Grand Prix behind Lance Stroll, and this is interesting. I wonder why we are playing as Casper Akkerman.
Anything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it. Do your best. That's all we can ask.
So we are coming up right behind Lance Stroll, and I don't think they gave us any sort of, I guess, challenge or anything for this episode, and we are hitting the back of Lance Stroll. Oopsies. And we're somehow able to pass him in the Haas without a 7th gear.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
And I wonder where Aiden Jackson is. So it looks like he is up ahead in P8. We're not having the greatest start here at the Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. Kind of take it a little easy. I haven't played in a few days, so it does take a little bit of time to just quickly recalibrate yourself for these games. But we are behind Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. He is about 1 second ahead of us. And again, we don't have a 7th gear, so we are kind of taking these corners really slow.
There's 5 laps of fuel.
We don't have a gear in the gearbox. It kind of ruins the flow of the drive, I guess. So you have to be a little bit more careful when you're just driving in general, especially around the high speed corners, since it is a 7th gear. When you're in like these slow sections, it doesn't really affect the driving. You know, after the DRS zones, when you're going like top speed, you gotta slam on the brakes. It does affect the driving a little bit. So usually there I would go into 4th, and it's just muscle memory, where after the first turn I gear down 4 times, and that puts us in 3rd gear. Oh god. I don't know, maybe we have to catch up to Aiden. Maybe that's the objective. I think there may have been an objective on the left, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of missed it. I wasn't paying attention. But if we did have to catch up to Aiden, there would be like that little red dot beside his name on the top left, and we are right behind Fernando Alonso, and we're gonna be going for the overtake here. We're just gonna take him to the outside. We go a little too fast around that corner, and we just hit Fernando Alonso. He just spun out of the race. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Fernando. We did go very slow around that turn. Actually, I think he was able to... Is that him? No, that might be Esteban Ocon. We may have taken Fernando Alonso out of the race. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Good thing we are driving as Casper Akkerman and not Aiden Jackson, because I'm still pretty sure that the career mode is centered around Aiden Jackson, unless they're trying to do like a dual story mode kinda. So it's kind of like 2 main characters instead of just 1. So, okay, so there is our teammate Aiden Jackson straight ahead, and we're going to see if we can overtake him. Low-key, I'm kind of hoping that Aiden Jackson is able to hold his ground there. Right now I'm Team Jackson, but maybe that will change as we get Casper Akkerman's side of the story here. Right over the curb. So there's Aiden Jackson. I'm gonna activate the ERS. We're gonna have the slipstream behind Aiden Jackson as well. Not gonna be great heading into this turn here, headed into the 3rd DRS zone, but we are able to keep the downforce of the car And there's Aiden Jackson. Can we go for the overtake, go to the inside? And we go to the inside very slowly. And we pass Aiden Jackson. That was a horrible final few turns there. But we did pass Aiden Jackson. We are in 8th. Given that we do not have a 7th gear, that is pretty good. And I believe it was this qualifying session where they let Aiden Jackson out first, which gave him a little bit more of a better time. Okay, so we are on lap 14. I just took that in, so it looks like we're probably just gonna have to finish the race. We got Daniel Ricciardo ahead of us, but he is about 6.8 seconds ahead. So I'm not sure. Hopefully we don't have to pass them as well. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it in these the last lap and a half. Yeah, if we had a 7th gear, we would be putting up some mad lap times right now. And I ride onto the grass. Oh my god. Given all that, we are still able to stay ahead of Aiden Jackson. As we head into the final turns of Sector 3, onto the last lap. We are in P8, Aiden Jackson, P9, Daniel Ricciardo is P7, and Charles Leclerc is P6. And he does have the fastest lap of the race right now.
This is your final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 1.6 seconds.
So maybe something's gonna happen here. Maybe we'll get a cutscene in the last lap or something, or maybe we just gotta finish the race. Wouldn't complain if there was a cutscene, because that's the whole point of these story modes. That you play these games for the cutscenes, basically. Otherwise, you'd just be playing like my team or my career, you know. If you guys are liking the video so far, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate your subscribers and likes on the videos. If you guys have any requests, again, always let me know in the comments. I don't get very many comments at the moment, but whenever I do get a comment, I definitely read them. So if you want your voice to be heard, write in the comments what you want to see. Oh, and we hit the pylon. We're riding over the curbs. And we were able to just kind of push away from Aiden Jackson. I'm kind of surprised because, again, we only have 7th gear. Lewis Hamilton wins the Australian Grand Prix. I mean, no surprise there, really. What is a bit surprising is a 2021 Haas. Both of them finishing in the points. That is very surprising, not gonna lie. Almost impossible, some would say. But we finished the race, and let's see what happens here. So we passed Aiden Jackson. Let's see how Aiden is gonna react, or maybe how the team is gonna react. I feel like we're either gonna get like we're gonna feel very rewarded from our team principal and the rest of the team, or they're just not going to care and it's going to piss off Casper even more. So now we get, well,
out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
In my opinion, we had a gearbox failure and we still finished in the points. That's a W in my book. No comment. Clearly an issue with the gearbox. I'm sure the team are already working on it. I'm angry to have all this preparation and focus wasted by a vehicle fault. You know, we're Casper Akkerman, so let's shoot to kill type thing.
I'm angry. Really angry. I was ready to push it today. To have all that preparation and focus wasted by a vehicle fault. I'm almost lost for words.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
I mean, it's difficult when all you want to do is compete, but there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, it's almost impossible. You have the race going on around you, and all you want to do is compete. Your adrenaline is up, but there's nothing you can do about it. What else can I say?
While it's an unfortunate start to this season. Last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
Let's just say the gearbox fault probably wouldn't have happened in Aiden's car. That was last season. I don't know. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke.
Wouldn't have happened in Aiden's car. Perhaps it's because I'm more experienced and can handle myself better. But the team does seem to be keeping a closer eye on Aiden's performance. We'll just see how the season develops, I guess.
Thank you for your time.
I want to know if what you say in the press conferences like affects the outcome, because I'm not planning on playing this like over and over and doing like different options. So if you guys are watching this and you've seen other endings or branches to the storyline, let me know what they are in the comments, because I feel like what you say, like stuff like that, is gonna have a toll on the relationship between Casper and Aiden. But what are we're at 18 minutes right now, so I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna end the video there. It'll just be a quick one today, and in the next day or two I will have part 9 up. So one more time, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like the video. I mean, if you really liked it, you should probably do that anyways. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.